Have you ever thought about visiting Boston in February? The city takes on an enchanting charm as winter blankets its historic streets in a layer of pristine snow. The cobblestone paths, the towering city structures, and the quaint houses all put on a winter coat, transforming the city into a picturesque postcard scene. Boston's parks, too, don a new look. Imagine walking through the Boston Common or the Public Garden, where the familiar greens are replaced by a carpet of white. The trees, their branches heavy with snow, stand as silent sentinels, adding to the peaceful ambiance that's so unique to this time of year. The Charles River, partially frozen, glistens under the winter sun, reflecting the city's skyline in a mesmerizing tableau of light and shadow. The city, though bustling, seems to slow down, offering a tranquil retreat from the usual urban chaos. As beautiful as a snow globe, Boston in February is truly a sight to behold. But Boston in February isn't just about the snowy landscapes, it's also about savoring the city's vibrant culinary scene. Winter here offers a unique chance to indulge in some warm and hearty meals that are nothing short of comfort on a cold day. Let's start with the local favorites. Picture this, a bowl of rich, creamy clam chowder, the perfect antidote to the winter chill. Then, there's the iconic Boston cream pie, a sweet treat that's sure to make your taste buds dance. And who could forget the lobster rolls, fresh, succulent lobster nestled in a buttery bun. It's a taste of the sea like no other. These delicacies can be enjoyed at a myriad of eateries around the city, from the bustling seafood markets on the harbor to the cozy bistros tucked away in the North End. Each place offers a unique dining experience. A trip to Boston in February is a culinary adventure that will surely warm your heart and your belly. Yet every rose has its thorn, and in Boston's case, it's the bitter cold. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a certain charm to the city under a blanket of snow. But when the temperatures start dropping come February, well, it's not for the faint-hearted. Boston winters can be a bit of a beast. They're known to dip well below freezing, and the wind chill, oh boy, that can make it feel even colder. These frigid temperatures can put a damper on some outdoor activities. You might be trading your pleasant stroll along the Freedom Trail for a brisk, teeth-chattering walk. It's not all doom and gloom, though. With the right preparation, you can still enjoy your visit. Just remember to pack your warmest clothes, think layers, thermal underwear, thick socks, and don't forget the essentials like a good hat, gloves, and sturdy boots. There's even a chance you'll get to experience a Boston snowstorm, a spectacle in itself. So if you're planning to visit Boston in February, be prepared to embrace the cold. And let's not forget, the traffic in Boston can be quite a challenge. Now, this isn't just your everyday traffic. Picture this: snowflakes the size of quarters, roads slicker than an ice rink, and cars inching forward like snails on a joyride. Winter in Boston can truly test your patience on the road. The charming cobblestone streets suddenly transform into tricky mazes, and the usual 20-minute drive might just take you the better part of an hour. But don't hit the panic button just yet. Boston's got you covered with its reliable subway system, lovingly called the T. It's like the city's secret superhero, swooping in to save the day when the roads are just too much to handle. So, while the traffic may slow you down, remember, you've got options. So, if you're visiting Boston in February, be ready for some traffic snarls, but don't let that deter you. Every city has its quirks, and Boston's no different. It's all part of the adventure, right? So, is visiting Boston in February worth it, you may ask? Well, let's recap the highs and lows we've explored. In February, Boston transforms into a winter wonderland, its streets lined with snow-kissed trees and its historic buildings blanketed in a coat of white. It's a sight that's truly mesmerizing. Then there's the food scene, a culinary paradise for food lovers. From mouth-watering clam chowder to the famous Boston cream pie, your taste buds are in for a treat. However, it's not all rosy. The city's winter beauty comes with a price: the bitter cold. It's freezing, but hey, that's what warm coats and hot coffee are for, right? And then there's the traffic. It can be a bit of a nightmare during peak hours, but that's a small price to pay for the experiences Boston offers. Sure, it's cold, and yes, there might be traffic, but the beauty and the food make Boston in February an experience you wouldn't want to miss.